Yo, welcome back to another episode of Whatado.
Yes, sir. We stay true. All right, man. For today's question. Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
Question of the day. Oh, I'm ready.
Are
I'm
you
ready.
ready?
I'm
Should
ready.
you
So
or
ready.
should you should you or should you not tell your kids if Santa Claus is real?
Man, all right. So, I don't know. Personally, because I'm all I'm all about don't lie to your kids. Like, don't lie to anybody, especially your kids, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like if you lie to someone, right? And they're uh, you tell them the truth later on, be it 10 minutes later, 2 hours later, whatever. It's okay for the most part. But like for the Santa thing, I feel like it's one of those things like you just gotta wait for your kid to ask you. You know what I'm saying? So cause I'm not gonna go up to my kid and be like, oh yeah, hey Johnny, by the way, Santa's not real. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, bro, if like let's say my kid at I don't know, like 4 or 5 comes up to me and is like, hey dad, Santa real? I'm gonna be like, yeah, he's real. Cause I'm not gonna be the one to be like, I'm not gonna be that guy to tell my kid Santa's not real, and then he go tell everybody else. And then,
That's what
you
I
know what
was
I'm
thinking,
saying?
right? So it's
Like,
to the fact, yeah, like I'm agreeing with you because like to the fact like you don't want to ruin that. So it's not necessarily that you want to tell your kid that he is real, but it's to the fact that other parents might be like, Santa's real, and then you tell your kid, and then now your kid's gonna run over and be like, nah,
eh,
my dad Santa ain't real.
my
That's
daddy said he ain't real,
man, Santa's your parents. You know what I mean? But I
man.
do my personal opinion, and I was talking to the wife, and that's why I kind of like got this in. I don't believe that Santa should be the one that brings you big presents. And the reason I say that,
I see what
Eric,
you're saying.
we
I
talked
see what
about
you're
that, is
saying.
because, yeah, when kids that are less fortunate be like, what Santa bring you? You know what I mean? And then you're going to be like the one that's like, nowadays
He
would be
got me a new
like,
Xbox,
man, type shit, whatever the newest system is, they're going to be like, man, my
man.
Santa got me this, and that. And then you're going to have the bad off kid, he's going to be like, man, Santa ain't bring me shit.
And he got me a pair of pants. Like,
Man, or socks. So that's
man,
what we were saying. Like Santa's gonna be the stocking stuffer for us, or the
yeah,
clothes
yeah.
bringer. You know what I mean? They bring
Like
clothes
all the
for
big
us.
stuff from like
All
mom and
the
dad,
from mom
whatever.
and
Yeah,
dad. So then it's like, okay, whatever. Then if they ask, well, what'd your
yeah.
mom and dad get you? Okay, yeah, mom and dad got me some big
Oh,
stuff. It wasn't
exactly.
Santa
Yeah.
though, because then it makes you feel like, because then like I mean, obviously it sucks for the kids that are bad off anyways. But at least then once they start getting older, they realize like, damn, it's just because mom and dad ain't on the right side. You feel me? But it's not
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
Santa just don't like them. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Exactly.
You're
Yeah.
right. And I thought that was a good ass
Yeah.
point. But and then again though, I feel like yeah, like 5 years old, if my kid comes up and is like, is Santa real? I'm gonna be in the same boat as you probably. I mean, unless the wife wants to do something else. But I'm me personally as of
Man,
right now, I'm like, man, yeah, just tell him it's real.
man,
Uh,
because because like for a kid, yeah, obviously there's, more meaning behind Christmas than like presents and shit
but
like
as a
that.
kid, you really
But
don't
like as a
understand that
kid,
stuff.
exactly. So it's just like, well, kid enjoys Christmas because he thinks Santa's real. Fuck it, might as well just
That
feed
and
him
the,
the
the
lie.
gifts that they
Like
get. But I
exactly, might
definitely
as well
do
just keep
think
feeding
too,
him.
like on another note, just talking about Christmas itself, because I mean technically like the whole topic was to say, should we tell if Santa's real or not? Yes. But like for Christmas, I feel like you should slowly start to instill that it's more than just gifts and stuff. It's about giving. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
About being thankful, kind of like Thanksgiving. You teach them like being thankful, be thankful. Thanksgiving, like you know what I mean. Food, yeah,
Yeah.
it's all about food, but be thankful for what you got. I feel like Christmas should be another thing
Man.
too. Like it's time for family to get together, and be appreciative of each other, be willing to give more than receiving. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, yeah, you want to get something, but maybe this it's not the right time. Maybe you should be giving more than you received this year.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's also a
Man.
good time because it's right before the New Year's. It should be a time
Exactly.
about
Yeah.
reflecting and
Man,
what you can
reflect
do
on the
better.
year, what you exactly.
Man, exactly.
Now, Man, I just kind of thought about this. So actually, what I might do if I ever have kids, my like 5 or 6 year old come up to me. He's like, "Hey, Dad, is Santa real?" I might just be like, "What do you think? Like, do you think he's real?" And if he say no, then I'm gonna be like, "Well, you're not wrong." But if he say yeah, I'm just be like, "Well,
Or
yeah,
you could even get deeper with it. Like, so if they come up and yeah, they, like respond like that, because that's smooth too. Excuse me. Excuse me. You could that's smooth too, though. But you could also be like, why do you think so? Why do you think he's not real?
there you go." Like,
And
yeah, I
then
think
kind of
he's
go
real.
off that. But like at the same time, like at a young age, maybe not be bold with it. Like, oh yeah, he's not real. Just be
Nah, nah,
like,
he ain't
right,
real.
right. Just because then like we just said, like at a young age, like because then they're gonna be ruining it for other people. But
Man,
once they
you don't
get
want
to
to
an
be that.
older age, oh yeah, they should already know by themselves. Because I didn't
Yeah.
realize Santa was real. My parents didn't tell me Santa was real. I found that out on my own. You just get older and you
Dang.
just
Dang.
like, bro, ain't no way Santa real, bro. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, bro.
Ain't
I
no
found
fucking
out
way,
when I was like 10 or 11 when I found out, I think.
bro. My
Like, dang.
parents was smooth with it, bro. Uh, there was a time where I was like, damn, Santa ain't real. And I was like 6. And I think it was because some friends at school was like, bro, Santa ain't real. And I was like, bro, Santa's real, bro. Like, you're tripping. They're like, nah, bro, Santa ain't real. My mom told me. I'm like, your mom's lying.
Yeah.
I was like, it ain't my fault Santa don't like you. You know? Type shit. So,
Oh,
so, but that the year I'm starting to like doubt, and I told my parents, I'm like, Santa real? And they kind of like blew it off, kind of like what we're talking about now. Like they're just like, well, do you think he's real? And I was like, I do, but my friends say he's not. So like, you know, what I mean, I'm like feeding into that. I'm like, Santa ain't real.
exactly.
Um, that just goes to show that friends have a big influence on your thought process as
Oh,
a
big,
kid.
big ones.
But so that year the PSP came out.
Ooh, the portable PlayStation.
Man, I got it, and it said from Santa.
Hey.
Boom! I'm like Santa real, bruh. Santa real, bruh. He just brought me this shit. Santa real as fuck. Went back the next day. I'm like, ain't no way my parents knew that I wanted this shit. I'm like, this Santa real, bruh. And I was convinced as hell. It was probably like 2 more years, so I was like, what, sixth grade or first grade? So I was probably like 6, 7. Yeah, I
Right.
believed all the way up to like second, third, or no, third
Yeah,
grade. Yeah,
damn.
so like 2 more years. So
Yeah.
I was like 8, 9.
And I was in that bitch for a while, but I was like fourth, fifth grade till well, cause like I had a couple suspicions, you know what I'm saying? But like I don't really give a fuck.
I
Like
think
I
what
was
it
still
really
getting
was
hey,
is that I can't remember exactly, but I think it was the year before I fully like was like, all right, he ain't real. Uh, I heard my parents get out of bed, and
yeah.
because I heard the door open, and we didn't have no chimney. You know what I mean? So it was like, where the fuck he coming? So we always had bells on the front door and the back door.
Yeah, right.
You know, to be smooth. So I'm like,
Right.
I ain't never hear the bells go off.
Right.
Correction, actually. I heard the door open, my people's door open. I hear footsteps. My parents, loud ass feet, just doop, doop, doop. You know what I mean? They thought we was slunk. I hear them jingle the doorbells in the front. They thought they was smooth with it. So I'm like, ain't no way. I was like, cause I ain't
Fan
asleep.
out.
You ain't slick like that. I was like, I ain't asleep.
Right.
And then I heard them go back to bed and the door shut. I hop out. I go in there. I was like, bro, y'all ain't smooth, bro. Santa ain't coming here. I was like, this
Yeah,
door ain't been open because and what I really had did is because it had snowed and we had a little front porch. And I was like, if
right.
Santa came through, bro, there'd be footprints. There ain't no footprints, bro.
That's true.
I
That's
was like,
true.
bro, y'all ain't slick with it. You are not slick with it. You are not slick. Oh
Bro,
man.
I found out like I confirmed it. I was like, yeah, like 9, 10.
Mm.
And my dad had because it was like Christmas time. And well, so because my parents were both in a bowling league, and this one night, my dad wore a shirt, and it was like it said the 4 stages of life. It was like one, you believe in Santa; two, you don't believe in Santa; three, you are Santa; and then four, you look like Santa, right? So me, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean, right?
Yeah.
But the and I asked him, I was like, hey, dad, like, cool shirt, but like, what does it mean? But so we had these like neighbor girls that were in the like their parents were in the league too. But they one of the girls, she was like a little younger than me, right? But she was like standing right next to me as I'm asking my dad this, right? So he's like, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. So then we get home that night, and I was like, all right, Dad, what does that shit mean? And then he is like, yeah, Santa's not real. I was like, oh shit. I was like,
It
oh
just
fuck,
blew
all
your
right.
mind. You're like, oh
I was,
fuck.
like, I already had a couple,
No.
like, I was already, oh my god.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta
I
go
was already
cry about this real
suspect.
quick.
Man. No, I was already suspect about it though, but I was just like, that's when it was like, all right, Santa's fuck that guy.
And then you, because
Fuck.
then you kind of get mad too at your peoples because you're like, damn, y'all let me think Santa was real, bro.
And I'm like,
That's
am I this
fucked up.
gullible?
Man, type shit.
Is it that easy to
It-
pull one over on me like this? Like,
type
fuck.
shit.
I gotta smarten up here, shit.
Man, I gotta get better at something here. But
Oh my
man,
god.
bro.
No, but that's probably how I'd handle it if my kid asked me. Again, depending on the age. If my kid's like 12 and he's like, "Hey, Dad, is Santa real?" I'm gonna be like, "Bro, you need to grow up. Santa's not real. I'm sorry, bro." Like,
Man, for sure. But man, we're gonna wrap this up. If you tuned into this point, go ahead and let us in the comments. Let us know if you would tell your kids if Santa is real or not. And if you like the video, please drop a like. Thank you for tuning in. See you.